This is my show, Morning Wood, brought to you by Picks and Parlays. I got a couple of them for you today. I didn't do my work like I normally do my work because I was doing other work, and I kind of eye tested a lot of what was going on, and I put together a couple teasers that I'm already on. So I'll just share those with you. Sorry, I'm figuring something out. If you're just joining, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, hit like, and subscribe, and ring that bell for notifications. That way you never miss a Morning Wood or a Total Chaos or any one of our rockin' shows that we do at Picks and Parlays. And then also drop your comments into the comment box and let me know who you're liking today. So, again, I didn't handicap my head off or anything. These were just some things that I kind of liked, and I've already bet on them, so I'm going to share them with you. Today, my main play that I really like a lot is Oregon State at Oregon. Oregon hasn't played basketball since January the 9th, I believe. They've had COVID issues up there, whereas Oregon State has been playing, and they've kind of been kicking butt too. Hey guys, hey Ron, hey Bookie Blaster. And they've kind of been kicking butt too, right? So I think, sorry, I'm trying to find their info real quick. First of all, I played Oregon State plus 5 points first half, right? Because I'm thinking Oregon hasn't played in a while, and they're probably going to come off to like a shaky little start, right? So I like Oregon State first half there. And then also you got to remember what I always say about when a smaller school plays a bigger one, that first half is really a good time to get in on them with the points. This would be, hey, Donna, how's it going? This would be that situation. So I like Oregon State plus 5 points first half. I also took them 4-1 on the money line, plus 400. Because like I said, why not? You know, they've won 2 games in a row. Oregon's been out since the 9th. So I like it. I'm there. The other money liner that I took was LSU. Plus, I like South Dakota State, Alex. Alex wants to know. But you know what? I'm thinking I was actually just looking at it. I was going to throw it into this teaser. Oh, I didn't yet. Okay, yeah. I like South Dakota State, but I would almost tease it if you're a teaser person, just because 15 kind of feels like a lot of points. But I do like the Jackrabbits. I'm always a Jackrabbits person. San Francisco did look good today. I was peeking at that one too. Yeah, I'm with you. San Francisco is a good little team. They really are. Yeah, Oregon State coming off back-to-back wins, ASU and USC, and Oregon's last game was against Utah on January 9th, where they only won that game by 6 points, by the way. So I loved, like I said, Oregon State plus 5 first half. I took Oregon State 4-1 on the money line. It's just good value. And then I put Oregon State plus 15 in a teaser. It turns into plus 15 when you tease it to a 6-point thing. David says if you guys are into hockey, the St. Louis Blues is your play there. Speaking of hockey, don't forget tonight we're doing Pucks and Pints. It's our live in-play betting show. It'll be during the Montreal Canadiens, and the Vancouver Canucks game. And we'll start in-playing right before the game starts. At first period intermission, we'll have some other handicappers from Picks and Parlay pop in and give you some free picks. Then we'll in-play the second. We got a Total Chaos NHL in the second intermission for the Sunday game. So it should be a lot of fun. And then we'll in-play the third. And we'll be boozing. And you guys want to hang out and watch a game and make some in-play money, let's do that. That's tonight. The game starts at 4 Pacific time, so 7 Eastern. You guys can look for us in your notifications. That's why you got to ring your bell for the notifications so you don't miss this stuff. Okay. So I made 2 teasers. So my 3 straight bets, Oregon State first half plus 5, Oregon State on the money line 4-1, and LSU plus 105 on the money line there. Bo likes Tennessee money line. I don't see where there would be any value in laying that unless you were parlaying it together with a bunch of stuff. But I did put Tennessee in my first teaser. Because actually, no, I didn't. Maybe I left them out. Well, I'm going to. They're on. Oh, no, here they are. Yeah, I just haven't put them in yet. This is a South Dakota thing. I'm working on a third one. I've got 2 so far. I love Tennessee in this spot. After coming off of that horrific loss on the road to Florida, I was on Tennessee there. That was the day that we went 10-1, and the one loss we had was freaking Tennessee. I think this is a great bounce back spot for them at home. So, yeah, I'm with you on Tennessee. I just don't know about laying that kind of juice. You got to watch out about the juice, people, okay? You got to remember, right? If you're like a minus 600, that means you're betting $6 to win $1. Like, is that worth it? So just saying, keep that in mind if you're a newer bettor. I know Michigan and Virginia both went live yesterday. So we got 2 whole new states that are betting on sports with us. That's pretty awesome. Ron says he took Kansas play, now bet 200 on them. It doesn't look good. Yeah, Kansas isn't really the same old Kansas that we know and love. And we're finding that with a lot of our bigger schools. My team plays today, Duke. It's hard for me to watch them. It's sad and it's hard and it makes my stomach hurt. So, okay. So my first parlay, or my first teaser that I made, I took LSU plus 7.5 points. I took Marquette minus 3.5 points at home. I took Bama minus the 5. And then I took Oregon State plus 16. So that's my one little teaser. I think it pays plus 180. We got a lot of plus money happening on this show today. And then I did another teaser that pays 300. And I know it's a little counterintuitive, but remember, when you tease things, you can win. If you bet on either side, you can win both of your bets, even if you're on 2 different teams. So I did take the Oregon Ducks on this one, minus 3.5. I've got Grand Canyon minus the 4. I've got Ohio State plus 11. I'm a little bit iffy on that one because I know it is Wyoming, but part of it is like or Wisconsin, not Wyoming, sorry, that it's Wisconsin. But I feel like Ohio State's going to want to roll in there and do some damage. So 11 points felt like a good number. West Virginia minus 5 I got going on. And then Oklahoma State, which actually is about to start at 11, is playing Baylor. And I took them plus 15. Oklahoma State's a real scrappy little team. I even kind of like them plus the 9. Baylor is really, really good. That defense is top notch. They're at the top of the country, or leading the country for a reason, right under Gonzaga, I think. I'm sure. So that's where I'm at on that. The other one I was looking at Tennessee, South Dakota State, and also Colorado minus 9, which could get teased down to a minus 3. They're playing Washington State. Washington State's at home. Remember, Colorado is coming off of that loss to the Washington Huskies, who are crap bad. So they should not have lost that game. They're up there in the Pac-12, and so I think they're in a bounce back spot as well. We had a good day yesterday. We were 2-0, cashed both of our totals. Boise didn't play. I'd like to think that we would have cashed that one too. I mean, we could call it a 3-0 day. We didn't lose money there, right? That's a win. No, but we are 2-0. Ron, today is the day for you to like LSU. Yes. Ron and I we had to have a discussion last week about Alabama and LSU, but today is the day. I'm with you on this one, Ron. Yeah, so anything else you guys want to know about, want to chat about, throw it in here. If you're just joining, hit like, subscribe, and ring that bell for notifications. We do have a promo code at Picks and Parlays this week. I believe it's HOT. H-O-T, hot. So if you are cruising over to the site to get any of the premium picks from Craig Trapp or Kurt Alexander, Sean Higgs, or Chip Chirimbus, or any of our awesome handicappers, use that promo code HOT and it'll save you 20% off the entire site. I don't sell my picks. I just do this. I just give out free picks. I'm a free pick fairy. Okay, so I think that's about it. You guys, you're a little quiet today in the chat. That's okay. We can deal with that. I feel like there was one other one that I liked. No, I think we talked about them all. I will say about Tennessee, though, that Missouri is a very good school. They're a real tough. I used to live in Columbia, Missouri, where that school is. It's a really fun place to live if you're in college, which I wasn't at the time. That was back in my poker playing days. But they're a real good little team, too. So watch out. FSU, yes, you're right. I did have another one I wanted to talk about. I like FSU a lot, and that was the other one on my teaser. Okay, let me make notes. It was FSU, Tennessee. I was looking at Colorado and South Dakota State. Okay, I'm going to tease those together right when I get off of here. About football tomorrow. All right. Hey, Doug. Baylor -5 first half. My Cougars made you some money earlier this morning. I'm watching it right now, 62-42. -6.5 first half. That's excellent. Yeah, I do like a Baylor -5 first half. I don't know if I do. The Oklahoma State's really, really scrappy. I got a feeling about them today. Maybe I'm nuts, but sometimes you just get a feeling. Like I said, I didn't go through all my numbers like how I always do. We'll talk about football in 1 second, Ron. I'm sorry. I didn't go through like all my stuff that I usually do with all the paperwork and the numbers and the stats. These were just kind of like, as I was going through the games situationally, I was like, well, Tennessee's in a spot, Colorado's in a spot, and they kind of just came to me that way. LSU's in a spot because they just lost big time on the road to Alabama, right? So I'm loving them money line at a real lackluster Kentucky team, who I'm not even really sure why they're the favorite, except for their name is Kentucky and they're playing at home. Although Kentucky is improving a little bit, I'll give you that. But yeah, so this was more my just situational kind of stuff that I'm seeing, and it's what I wrote down. So I'll recap. I got 2 teasers already going. I've got 2 plus money bets, straight bets. LSU, I straight bet plus 105. Oregon State, I straight bet plus 400. And then I took Oregon State +5 first half. Again, I think the Ducks are going to be getting a slow start. They haven't played since January 9th. So I could see them like taking a minute to get going. And then Oregon State, on the other hand, huge rivalry. They beat them in the football Civil War. I don't know if we're allowed to call it that anymore, but it's what it is. It's a Civil War. So I was kind of worried, do like Ducks have a revenge factor, but does basketball care about football? Or do the Beavers feel like, like we took you down in football, now we're going for, round 2 kind of thing. So I'm going to go with the momentum of a 2-game winning streak, Oregon State here, rolling into their rivals and getting some points. I like it. So yeah, I'm on that. And then I got LA and Vancouver for wins in the NHL. Hello, everyone. All right. Good night, Munchie's a big hockey guy. He's a Canadian, so listen to his picks. And don't forget, check out Pucks and Pints tonight. Yeah, Leg Show says LSU is a live dog for sure. Thank you, Mike Smith. So football tomorrow, I did the NFL live cap with Dan Kaiser and Nick Parsons. So you guys can look that up, search it, live cap, picks and parlays. We did both of the games yesterday. What I remember from it is that in the Packers game, both of the guys like the Packers. I go into a conspiracy theory, who does the NFL want to move forward thing when you talk to me about this game. We've been through it before. But both of the handicappers liked the Packers. And then for the second game, I know Nick liked it over. And I don't remember what Dan liked. Corey likes the Bills +3 on the upset and Tampa over the 52. Mac 221220003. I'm guessing that's like your birthday. Auburn, I'm just kidding. Auburn +2.5 against Florida State. See, I like Florida State here. Oh, that Florida State's playing UNC. Yeah, I knew that. Okay, Auburn +2.5. Florida State, that Sharif Cooper guy for Auburn, he's the truth, isn't he, y'all? He really, really is. Florida State -6.5, under the 225. Golden State Warriors at the Jazz. That's his 3-team parlay. Okay. I'm just going to jot Auburn into here as well. Okie doke. Donna Love loves the Packers. Are you in Green Bay, Miss Donna? Or do you just have a crush on Aaron Rodgers? Because that's totally okay too. Carmine Bianco says Columbus, Tampa goes over 5.5 in the NHL. So there's that. You know, Virginia, Bo Buckner, maybe I'm a little bit of a wiener, but I was looking at it. I was thinking of fading Virginia, and then I kind of backed out. You're a Philly girl? All right. My whole family's from Newcastle, Pennsylvania. Shouldn't you be a Steeler or an Eagles fan? Where's old Virginia right here? Sheboygan. I forget who they're playing right now, but I liked it. I don't know why I can't find them. Oh, you know what? We can be adults and go to the AAC or ACC. Sorry. I just find them that way. How about we do that? Oh, Auburn's up 27. Okay, so let's cross that out because we can't bet on that, can we? Georgia Tech plays Virginia. I like Georgia Tech. They're a scrappy little squad this season. But they're on, what, a 5-game winning streak? So is Virginia. They played Clemson, who's Wake, who's UNC, who's but they beat them all real convincingly, right? 67-72, 54-70. I was saying the numbers backwards, 83-65. So, I mean, good little school there, but Virginia's Virginia. You know, that's just it. Virginia's Virginia. And they've been a kind of a crap part of their schedule, too. They played Clemson and Wake and Notre Dame and Boston College. I mean, what's a total? 123. I don't know. I definitely looked at it. Because I was thinking if I tease it, now, you know, I get 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and a half points with Georgia Tech. I'm kind of a fan of that. I'm going to write it on my paper. Look at it in a minute. Look at it later. Dallas and Houston within 3 and Golden State to cover the spread in the NBA. I saw the Rockets squeak that one out last night by a point. So, yeah, that's where I'm at on that one. So if you're just joining, I'll recap real quick what I got going on. So if you want to grab a pen, it's quite a few of them. Disclaimer, this was not my typical stat work that I do. It was just what was popping off in situational plays to me. Thanks, Mac. Good luck to you, too. Just what was kind of like popping off to me, you know. So on the money line, I've got Oregon State at 4-1, LSU at plus 105. And then I have a Oregon State plus 5 first half. On a teaser, I've got LSU plus 7.5, Marquette minus 3.5, Bama minus 5, and Oregon State plus 16. Then on another, I think that pays plus 180. Then on my other teaser, I have the Oregon Ducks minus 3.5, Grand Canyon minus 4, Ohio State plus 11, West Virginia minus 5, and Oklahoma State plus 15. They're about to start. I almost want to money line them, but it's Baylor. But like, that's who you have to be, right? If you're going to be like a real handicapper, you have to be like, yeah, well, who cares if it's Baylor, right? But I don't know if I can fade Baylor. I'm a lover of all Texas schools, you know, so that's tough. And then the other ones that I did like, I like Colorado coming off that loss to the Washington Huskies that they should not have lost. I like Tennessee coming off that horrific loss on the road against Florida. I like FSU at home against UNC a lot. And I might go with some Georgia Tech action. I might just packing the Bills for the Super Bowl. I could see it. One thing I will say, if you are into player props, on the Picks and Parlays live cap we did yesterday, Dan gave us a bunch of player props. I can't remember who they all are, though. I know Tyreek Hill was in there. Josh Allen rushing yards was in there. There were some anytime touchdowns in there. But anyway, if you're into that, go check out the live cap, and they'll give you some player props. I wrote them all down, and I gave them to Kurt so he could have them, because I don't do player props. That's not my thing. And it's so stupid because I do stats on everybody. I'm so good at the numbers, and I'll be like, this guy is going to do this. And anytime I bet on a player prop, it doesn't cash. So I just don't bet on them anymore. That's how we do that, right? That's how we do that. All right. Anything else that we need to go over? I don't think so. I think we're good here. Don't forget to check out Pucks and Pints tonight. It'll be on at 7 p.m. Eastern during the Montreal Canadiens and the Vancouver Canucks game. We are going to in-play the whole thing. I told you guys I in-played with Kurt 2 nights ago. And yeah, he cashed me plus 400 on the Kings, plus 110 on the puck line for the Kings, plus a goal and a half. He cashed the Kings in regulation, plus 800. This is his thing. Like, this is what Kurt does. So it's a great idea to have a little, my hair, guys, I saw my hair, to have a little in-play time with him. Leg Show says mid-major. Matt says Wisconsin first half has been money for him. That's good to know. I like that. Thanks, Mark. Okay. I'm like having I feel like I'm not having a degenerate day, but I feel like I'm having a degenerate day because I'm like, okay, let's bet on that. My bankroll's definitely increased big time since we started doing this show. So I hope your bankroll has increased big time also. And I hope we make some money today, and I'll see you guys at 7 p.m. Eastern for the NHL in-play show. And that's it. All right, guys, don't forget, like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. And if you want, you can follow me on Twitter at +moneyhoney. All right, have a good one. May all